Hey everybody, my name is Fred. Today's show we're going to be basically, I'm going to explain to the Democrats um, basically everything that nobody will say to them. As far as the economy goes, and you guys thinking that Trump is going to destroy the economy is already destroyed. Okay, and you can't go and blame it on Trump because Trump wasn't the president for 4 years. Biden and Kamala were the president for 4 years. Okay, and then them saying that he's going to start World War III. Well, I remember when Trump was in office 4 years ago before Biden, there was no wars going on. The thing that messed Trump up was COVID. And COVID wasn't his fault. COVID was sent here by the Chinese to destroy our economy. So, let's see. The point one, uh, Trump wasn't the president, and the economy was run under Biden. Number two, no wars were started under Trump, started by Biden. Okay, and you guys sit there and do the stupidest shit. Like, I watch these little clips of The View. The View is like, the host on The View have, like, the lowest fucking IQ. I mean, I'm not that smart of a guy. I only got to 11th grade. I didn't, get all the way through high school. But in my opinion, they are the dumbest people on the face of this earth. They bitch about the gas prices and the grocery prices and the housing cost. All of this shit went up since Biden has been in office. You guys, everything that goes wrong, either the news or these Democrat podcasters or these fucking snowflake hosts blame everything that's going wrong on Trump. Trump has not been in office. Trump don't have nothing to do with the shit that's going on. This was all arranged by the Democrats. They try to sit there and act like, they're normal, everyday people. They don't drive their own cars, they're riding around in limos. They try to act like the cost of groceries is bothering them. But the thing about it is none of them have to buy groceries. They're not like us. They're fucking millionaires. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. They have no idea about the struggles that everyday Americans go through. I mean, they have no idea about basically anything other than what happens in a fucking echo chamber. The Economic Forum and people of this ilk, they're all billionaires and they run the fucking world, yet they want to sit there and tell everybody what they should be doing, what their plans for the world are, even though we're the ones that give them the go ahead to run shit. I never gave the Economic Forum, any fucking permission to run anything. They are unelected bureaucrats, okay, that are all driven by money. They're mouthpieces that don't give a shit about nobody else but what makes a buck. President Trump wants to bring common sense back. See, let me tell you people something, okay? I'm 44 years old. I've been on this earth a while, and I wasn't really that much involved in politics back when I was younger, but the older I got, the more I started looking at shit. And for me, unless you're a very low IQ person, the people with the lowest IQs are going to be Democrats. Democrat does not mean you believe in democracy because the United States is not a democracy. It's a republic. What we have that keeps the balances in check is our democracy. You people want to sit there and say that he's hating on immigrants. All he's saying is that we should worry about the people that are here now and get them their citizenship. We are a country of immigrants, like it or not. I mean, there's a lot of people that are here that are from other countries. And we're not saying that they're all bad people or anything. All we're saying is that if you're going to come into the US, that you got to come in legally. You can't just jump over the fucking border and expect to have the same rights and privileges as, let's say, somebody like me would get. I don't want all of these immigrants over here that are committing crimes, that don't speak our language, that don't give a fuck about our morals or the way we live. They want to go around like I've seen a lot of the illegal Mexicans here. They want to run up and down the street. You know, they're not naturalized citizens. They got over here illegally, so they're automatically breaking the law when they come over here. Okay? And then they want to run up and down the streets yelling in Spanish, "Go Mexico." Well, it's really funny that you motherfuckers are screaming "Go Mexico" and flying a Mexican flag, but your fucking ass almost died to get over here. Now, why is that? Let me explain something to you people. We're not against immigrants. We are against illegal immigration. If you come over here, you should have the good common sense to do everything that you need to do legally, so that when you come over here, we can make you a citizen and you don't have to worry about getting kicked out or, immigration and naturalization finding you and locking you up and booting you out of the country. You people that are Democrats now, that are like the women shaving their fucking head, not giving us pussy, 75% of these women are fucking delusional. Nobody wants to fuck you. Have you ever noticed that some of the most beautiful women that are on the internet and TV, like 9/10 of them that are pretty and are attractive, are Republicans or conservatives? I don't know what happened to this country. I mean, when I was younger, I was a Democrat. I would have voted for Clinton. I think Clinton did a great job, other than him fooling around with that girl and getting caught doing it and then lying to the American people. But, the economy was going good. Things were looking pretty good. And then Obama. I voted for Obama twice. And twice he let us down. I thought Obama, first black president, he would be on the little guy's side. But he's not. He's one of those shills. He's a paid talking mouthpiece. The only person that's come along in the last 30 years that I've been alive that has made any sense, that has tried to give some of the rights back to the American people, is Trump. And what have they done? He was president for 4 years. All they did was talk shit about him and down him the whole time he was in office. And then after they got their guy elected, Biden, and he fucked up the economy and everything else, what did Biden do? Nothing. Nothing. And every day it was Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. Bad Trump. He's a misogynist. He's a racist. He's a shill for the rich. And you see there are people that are in office that has weaponized our federal government to go after parents that, because they don't want their kids being indoctrinated with this ABC purple mafia bullshit about a boy can be a girl and a girl can be a boy. I don't care what you do in your own bedroom, okay? But you have no right bringing that shit into the school and trying to teach little kids about it. What do you want to write a book and give books to little kids that talk about anal sex and sucking dick and all this other shit? What do kids need that book for? Any school that does that, I don't call them educators. I call those groomers. They don't want to teach your kids what they need to know to get through school. They want to indoctrinate your kids with this woke mind virus bullshit. And they've already tried it. All these people have already tried it. They've already tried, the DEI and good government bullshit, and they've already done it. It makes no sense, and it don't help our kids. These are the next generation of people that are going to be going out there and running our government and running our economy, and they have the lowest IQs of anybody in history. It's like the people out there want us to be dumber than what we were 10 years ago. I mean, I see it. You could ask the person, what are the 7 continents in the world? It's Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, North America, South America, Europe, and they don't know that. They couldn't tell you what country we're in. America, USA. They can't tell you, what's in France. They can't tell you how to solve the problem of 2 plus 2 or 3 times 4. They can't tell you none of that shit because they're indoctrinating them to believe this bullshit. Our military is one of the weakest militaries in the world now. We have all the best equipment and toys for our men, but we're indoctrinating them into bullshit and making them weak. And it's just like they said, in times of war, it makes people tough. In times of peace, people get soft. It makes them, sissies. And you can't have a fucking group of sissies running the most powerful military in the world. These Democrats need to wake the fuck up and just give it a chance. You guys have made all your money, and you're not like us. You're not going to appeal to the normal American that's working a 9-to-5 job, living hand to mouth, because you guys have no idea what we're going through. I mean, you guys have made millions of dollars off the backs of the American people, and nobody will say it, but all of you motherfuckers are paid for. I mean, the Democrats and the Republicans, they're both bad. They're both mouthpieces. You know what I'm saying? But the only one that's in office that seems to know what he's doing and hasn't got his head stuck up his ass is Trump. And they keep bashing him. Just like this whole thing about them wanting to sit there and say, oh, Biden pardoned all these people and he did all this good. He's letting people out of jail that were put in jail for molesting kids and killing people and stuff like that. So when Trump wants to go and pardon the January 6th, the people that went into a building, January 6th was a bunch of bullshit. Those people have been locked up for 4 fucking years. I think they've paid for what they've done. And any bad that's happened in this country, so to speak, it isn't because of Trump. Trump isn't even fucking president yet. He hasn't even sworn the oath of office yet. Yet it's every fucking day. I don't understand what you people don't get. We want a better America. And not so we can make it all white again, because it wasn't just whites that put Trump in office this time. It was whites, blacks, Hispanics, immigrants that came over here legally. It was women, men, gay, straight. Everybody voted for him because he's the only one that makes sense. The Democrat office went off the fucking reservation and are so fucking nuts now that nobody trusts them. I think it's true. I think the kids vote Democrat because their brains aren't quite malleable yet, and their eyes aren't quite open to the way things are, and they don't pay attention to things. They're not paying attention to how much rent you have to pay because they're living with mommy and daddy. They don't know how to pay bills. They don't know that their dollar is worth 25 cents now, and they're not worried about it. All they know that is mommy and daddy have to work now because the economy's so messed up that daddy can't make enough money to pay all the bills and keep food on the table. That's the problem. There is no middle class. The middle class went away. They're gone. Hopefully, when Trump takes the oath of office, things will start changing. But until then, this is what we got to deal with. And yeah, you guys are getting pissed off because all the conservatives are coming out and making fun of the Democrats. There's a lot there. I mean, you don't see us chasing people, stealing signs out of people's yard, calling people racist because they're waving a Trump flag. That's on the Democrat side. So the people that are so accepting and so loving, let's love everybody, are the meanest, nastiest fucking people that you will meet. You go to a Democrat rally, let's say you went to a Camilla rally, even though, they put Camilla in, nobody voted for her to be in, which is called a coup. But, after you guys were finally ready to admit that Biden is a fucking eggplant and is got dementia and don't know what the fuck he's doing, and after 4 years of us telling you that there's something wrong with this dude, you guys finally get it. You didn't take him out of office because he was sick. You took him out of office because you knew that he couldn't win. And you thought that somebody that is more hated than Biden, which is Kamala Harris, nobody likes her. And it would have been really easy to like her if she would have just been honest and answered some questions instead of the fucking word salad that she would give us every time she went on the news. It was fucking embarrassing. I mean, you can only ask a person so many times about something until you get so fed up that you don't even want to talk to them. Because all she would do is say the same thing 20 times, repeat it, and then cackle about it like it was fucking funny. Like she's fucking drunk or something. I'm glad she got you nutcases. I'm glad that she made you all look like a bunch of fucking assholes. Because that's what the Democrat Party is. It's a party of assholes. It's a party of hateful ideologues. They don't care about America. They fucking hate America. They hate everybody unless you're willing to say the same shit they're saying. Unless you're willing to parrot that talking point and go all into the hate Trump this, hate Trump that, the TDS, the Trump derangement syndrome. Unless you have that, they don't want you in office. I've got a lot more to say about the whole thing, but basically, the Democrats are fucking evil. I've got so much more than I'm going to put out. My name is Frederick Richards. This is my new channel. We're going to say it's the Call You Out channel. And I'm going to be calling out the hypocrisy of the left and talking about how everything they say, down to the last microchasm, is a fucking lie. They lie to you. They lie to your face, and these Democrats lop it up like it's gravy. And they actually believe some of the bullshit that's said. All I could say is that they're being paid a whole lot of money to say a whole lot of nonsense. And I wouldn't even call it misinformation. I would call what the Democrats have been doing for the last 4 years a giant psyop. They wanted to see just how much they can get away with without the people actually fucking saying something and calling them out. So, nobody else is willing to do it. I guess I'm going to do it. To all the Democrats out there that are the good ones, thank you. You could believe the way you want to believe. I'm a Republican, a conservative. I believe in free speech, the Second Amendment. I believe that anybody should be able to say whatever the fuck they want, regardless of everything else. To the Democrats and the liberals out there that are deranged, you fucking people really need to wake up, and you really, really need a fucking some help, because the shit you guys are doing is making the Democrats look real bad. And after this election, I don't think there's going to be a Democratic Party. Now, I will say one thing: the liberals and the Democrats that are like, let's say, uh, you know, Kennedy Jr., and I would have voted for him if Trump wasn't in office. But, I mean, that's just me. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Please like and subscribe to my channel. That's about it, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. This is Fred, signing off.